Good morning, guys. So I have promised a video doing my coffee bar and showing you some configurations of coffee, but I haven't done it yet. So I thought that I would start this week off, and it is Saturday, with a choice of coffees and show you guys what I'm doing. And the reason you're not seeing me is because literally it is 3:45 in the a.m. and I am still in my pajamas, which I don't really care if you see me, but you know, kind of weird. So anyway, I have different kinds of syrups. All of these are sugar-free. I have cinnamon vanilla, pumpkin, salted caramel, brown sugar cinnamon, chocolate chip cookie dough. This one is actually almost out. Vanilla bean, and then in the back I have English toffee, almond roca, peppermint, coconut, and a black cherry syrup. I also have a blueberry syrup over here. And what is this one? Oh, that one is empty, or close to being empty, and it's just a salted caramel. That's a different brand that I don't particularly care for as much, so I won't even show it. Then I also have these sugar-free syrups, or they don't call these syrups, they call these sauces. It's white chocolate, caramel, and then I have a dark chocolate back here. And I don't know why I keep the dark chocolate in the back, just because I didn't think I'd like it, but honestly, it's one of my favorites. And I'm not even a huge, big chocolate fan. But anyway, I also have my Keurig, which is right here. And then I have a plethora of coffees. The two top shelves, I'm calling these shelves, the two top are usually my husband's flavors. And then I keep flavored coffees down here. But I also keep them in my coffee bar because my favorite, my favorite right now is the Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll. So I think I'm going to have that. Or maybe I'll have a blueberry. The blueberry is really good too. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the blueberry this morning. So I just kind of keep them in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my blueberry into the Keurig, push this down, it's ready to go. I did pre-do that, but I'm going to use vanilla bean syrup in here, and because I can't do it with two hands, or because I can't film and I need my hand, I'll pause it for a second, but I'm just going to put 2 squirts of the vanilla bean in here. Now, like I said, I do have a blueberry syrup, so I'll taste it and see if I need to add any more of that, but I'm going to add 2 squirts, and I'll be right back. So I have 2 squirts in here, or 2 pumps, I guess. The pumps, I think it says, are a teaspoon each, and a serving size is 1 teaspoon. And I've done videos with those so you guys can see them. I'm just gonna let this fill up. And I do a 10-ounce coffee, just so if you guys want to do the same thing that I do. And I know this isn't perfectly clean, and it should be when I'm doing the video, but oh well, this is real life. This is my husband's creamer. He likes the powdered stuff. I particularly care for the liquid, so I'm going to get that out after this makes. I guess I could take you along for that so I can show you. It is really 3:45 in the morning. Why am I up? I have no idea, but that's what I do. I get up early. So there's my inside of my fridge. Isn't that lovely? I have my French vanilla creamer. This is not sugar-free, not fat-free. I know that that is not the best for me, but you know, there are some things that we just have to do, and I am going to very carefully with my left hand. I don't measure it, I just put a little bit in there, and then I stir it up, and I make sure that it looks the way I want it to look, which is like that, dreamy. And that is all it takes. Let me taste it really quick, and I'll let you know how good it is. Oh, it is morning perfection in a cup. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so there is the first coffee. That is just a French vanilla blueberry coffee. And I'll be back with another one. Good morning, guys. So it is still Saturday. It is 5:30 now, and I've decided that it is a 2-cup day and I need another cup of Java. So I don't know why I didn't show you my face earlier because it hadn't gotten any better between then and now, but let's go ahead and reverse this so you can see what I'm working on. So in my cup I have 2 squirts of the brown sugar and cinnamon, and you might have noticed, and I have mentioned this before, but Torani syrup is my syrup of choice. I think it is the most flavorful and it has a wonderful taste. So I put in here one of the Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll K-Cups. This is my favorite cinnamon flavor. I have some others and they're okay, but let's see, I have this one. I just got a package and it has a cinnamon bun, it has pumpkin spice, and it also has apple crumb donut. And I have to be honest, all of them sound better than they are. This is Victor Allen's coffee. I don't think I will repurchase those. They're not awful, but they're not good. Well, that didn't sound right. They are good. They're not great. And as much as you pay for K-Cups, I like them to be great, especially when I know that there's great stuff out there. And if that means that I have to spend just a little bit more to get something great as opposed to something that's just I'm going to spend the 5 or 10 cent more a cup of coffee to get what I really like. So I'm just going to let that drip. And I am going to stir it up just because I have that syrup in the bottom. I probably don't need to. And I'm going to give it just a little taste because I think what I'm going to do is add it's good. Okay. I am going to add a little bit of caramel flavoring to this. So for these, I'm just going to add 1 pump of this caramel flavoring, and on these 1 pump is 2 teaspoons. So I can't do that one-handed, so here we go. Alright, so I added 1 squirt. I don't know that you can tell anything, but there, it lightens it up a little bit. And I'm just making sure it's good and stirred because sometimes I'll come to the bottom of the cup and it's all sweet and yucky. Alright, so let's try this again. Oh, that is fabulous. So there is another concoction that I enjoy. Okay guys, I am in the mood for an afternoon treat and I am going to make myself a pumpkin coffee. So I put 2 squirts of the sugar-free pumpkin pie in my cup and it smells so good. I wish that there was smell-o-vision or smell-o YouTube. And I am going to use one of the pumpkin spice coffees. I am going to get out my creamer, and I'm almost out of my creamer. I'm also going to get out some whipped cream because this is about to be a party in our cup. This is what I usually do, just so you guys, if you want to see the real truth of it, I will pour this in as, well, usually I do. I do, trust me, take my word for it, and you can even see that there's a mess on here. I need to clean that. I need to clean the whole Keurig, so it's alright. It'll get done. So wait for it to be finished brewing. It smells delicious. Okay. Are you done? Are you done? And then I'm going to take my creamer and I'm going to put an extra amount in, and I'm just going to finish this because that's all she wrote, folks. Mama needs some more creamer. usually go shopping on Fridays. Now that's a lot of cream. But this is a latte, so we're making it milky. And then I'm taking my whipped cream and I'm going to put that on top. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit of the sauce, and I will show you when I'm done. With the sauce, I did half of a squirt of the dark chocolate and half of a squirt of the caramel. Caramel. Why did I say caramel? I never say caramel. But this is what it looks like, guys. Oh my word. And those are the sauces. So I shall try it just to rub it in that it's delicious. Oh, that is wonderful. So I know that this is not a healthy treat, but you know what? It's way healthier than the one I would get at Starbucks if I were at Starbucks. And sometimes everybody needs a little bit of sugar in your life. Just saying. Love you guys. I'll show you another concoction tomorrow. And I know I probably shouldn't feel the need to clarify, but I did say that everybody needs a little sugar in their life. And I know that's not true. And most of this is sugar-free. I have sugar-free syrup and sugar-free sauce. So the only thing that has sugar in it is the creamer. And you did see that I put quite a bit in this one. So I thought somebody was at the door and it scared me and my stomach went, ugh. I don't know why I'd be scared that somebody's at the door just because I'm a scaredy cat. But anyway, the whipped cream and the cream had sugar in it. And like I said, it's not that much in comparison to what I could be drinking or what I have drank or whatever. So, you know, you be you, do what you want. I know that I try to live a healthy lifestyle and I try to not eat very much sugar. And I know that, you know, I am in the middle of losing lots of weight, but sometimes I need a treat too. And this is the way I do it. And honestly, I don't feel bad at all. No regrets. It is good. And yeah, I don't do it every day, but you know, just do you. Thanks, guys. Good morning. And some days start with a Starbucks coffee. I even did the Starbucks run this morning so I could be there about when they opened. And this is my first pumpkin spice latte of the season. Hear the angels singing. Oh. So that's the way Mama made coffee today. Some days it's just that way. Good morning, guys. It is a new day and time for coffee. So I am going to do a pumpkin spice coffee from using Tirana, the pumpkin pie syrup, and I'm also going to use, I'm going to just do regular coffee because I have some pumpkin pie, sugar-free even, pumpkin spice creamer. So I don't want it to be too pumpkin-y, so I'm not going to use pumpkin. Or should I use pumpkin? Or maybe I'll use cinnamon. Whew, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to use something different. I'll show you. So I have 2.5 squirts of pumpkin pie syrup in my Snoopy mug. Isn't that cute? It's the great pumpkin Charlie Brown. Just so cute. 'Tis the season, right? And I am going to use apple crumb donut, I think this will taste really good with the pumpkin pie spice. And you guys wanted some different flavors or different combinations to see what I like, or to see what you guys might like, to give you some ideas. And these are just easy coffees. I'm not even doing any lattes or anything like that, really. I have before, and I love it. They're not real sugar-free. And maybe I'll try some, though. So I'm going to go ahead and pour some creamer in here. I'm a little heavy-handed on that, but, you know, there are worse things in life. I like my coffee like I like my men. Sweet. cleaning off the little thing. Isn't this cute? I did a video. I made this. It's hard to say really when all I did was put the beads on it, and it's like a little kit. But, you know, it's really cute. I use it. So there's that. As soon as it's done. Seems like sometimes it takes forever. There we go. Even though I know it doesn't. That's just how impatient I am. Now I am going to top this with some whipped cream because it's exciting. And I'm just using the Kruger brand, which is my local grocery store. And it's almost out, I can tell by the way it feels and the way that it sounds. But if you guys know me at all, you know that I usually keep backups of things. I don't like running out of my favorites. So I have another one. Alright, so let's taste this and see how it is. Okay, so here it is. Let's try this. Oh my gosh. That's a good combination, guys. You know what might be good? Hold on, stand by. Okay, look at this. Pumpkin pie spice. Let's just put a little bit on top. Now we'll try it again. Okay, we're going to try this again. Oh, it smells so good. I honestly don't know that that changed the flavor much, but it did change the smell, so it smells really good when you put it. I mean, it smells good anyway, but I would recommend it, or maybe even some cinnamon. Oh, good stuff. So I really will try to do some more concoctions so that you guys can learn maybe how to do something new. I'm just showing you my normal everyday coffee because that's what was requested a lot of times. So I'm going to go through, you know, a whole, I'm thinking a week, 5 days. I don't know. We'll see how this video ends up being, but you will see this and more. And I know I don't have my full face of makeup on. It's Sunday, people, and it's 8:30. And we're going to be going to church, and I don't know if I'm going to put my whole makeup on or not. I got dressed and showered. I mean, what more can you want, right? It's the weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hi guys, it's Tammy. So today it is the afternoon, and we are going to be making a salted caramel cinnamon dolce. I don't know, but I am thinking salted caramel cinnamon coffee sounds phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is take a Cinnabon coffee and make that in my Keurig, and then 10 ounces, and then I'm coming over to my island and I'm switching this view, and on the island I have my little heat warmer. This is whatever brand that is, Vava, I don't know, something fancy schmancy. And I have a little bit of milk already in there, and I'm going to put more milk. There is a max and a minimum line inside. You probably can't see it. It is, I'm going to guess, if you were to warm this up on the stove, I would say to start with a cup of milk, and then you can just use what you want in your coffee. That's how I would do it. And then I'm turning this on, and this stirs it all up for me. And as that's going, I'm going to put some of this caramel in here. As you guys know, I have that caramel syrup. I am adding 2 tablespoons of that to this. This heats it up and froths it at the same time. Then I have my little salt pig over here, and I'm going to put a sprinkling or a pinch of salt in here. And this is the Himalayan pink salt, although it's not pink. Sea salt, Himalayan sea salt, I don't know, whatever. So I'm just going to let that heat up and froth to do its thing. And my coffee is over there. I think it's about done. The light will turn off when it's done, and you can make it, this is really cool. You can probably look for them on Amazon. I don't know what you'd call it. A Vava is what I'm assuming. Sorry, I probably need to clean the stainless steel. The inside is clean, which is all that really matters. But this froths it and heats it at the same time. Then I'm going to put some creamy whipped cream on top. And I'm just using skim milk. You could use whatever you like. If you prefer something sweeter, you can do that. If you would prefer almond milk or soy milk or whatever. Do you, baby, do you. So hold on, I'm going to get my coffee and I'll be back as soon as this is done, and I'm going to magically put everything away. Okay, so it's done. It's still hot. That's what that means. It's like on steam. I have my coffee here. Oh, I didn't get my little spoon, my little stirrer. So I am going to pour this into here. I don't know if this will be enough or too much. We will see together. Looky there, perfect fit. Yay. So if you had a cup of that, you might want to add a little bit more caramel. I mean, it's all to taste, guys. So really, just do what you want. And then I am going to add some whipped topping to this, but not very much because this is a pretty full cup and because I want to be able to taste it. And then if you wanted to put another squirt of caramel on here, you could, but let's taste it and see how yummy it is. So it's back to me, and here we go. Cheers. Oh, got the whipped cream mustache. In my opinion, it could add a little bit of sweetener. So if you wanted to add some stevia or something to your milk while you were stirring it up, that would be good. So maybe I'll do this again and do a little bit of stevia. But it is quite delicious. So I might make another one in just a little bit. Well, it'll be a little minute to you guys. To me, it'll be a while. But just to add a little bit of sugar. Or I could add the caramel topping, but I don't feel like that. I think that would be too sweet. So I'm going to drink it just like it is. But we will perfect it in the next one. So maybe that would help. So let me start even with the whipped cream on it. I don't care. And let's try this now. Sorry, I know it's going away. Oh, that's better. That is a lot better. Stir it up, people. That helps. Oh, hi. It's me again. This time I have the perfect concoction, I think, to show you guys. Cinnamon. Start it up. 10 ounces into a cup. At the same time that's going, I'm going to put in my handy dandy thing that I showed you a little earlier. I am going to put my creamer into here. I'm going to fill it to the minimum line, which I'm not sure how much that is, but I'm guessing it's a couple tablespoons faux show. I am going to put in there 1, 2, and I think that's it, because this is creamer. The last one I did, yeah, that's 2 tablespoons of the flavor soft, or the sauce. I shouldn't have left this in there. My little spoon. And I will just drop. That was nice. That was good, right? We're good, right? Let me turn this off and turn it back on because I don't know if I have you upside down now. Okay, whoo! I will leave it like that. And then I'm going to add a pinch of sea salt. And I'm going to turn this on and let it do its thing. It's going to mix all up. This mixes it, froths it, and heats it. So it's a fabulous little tool. If you want one, you can find it on Amazon, I am sure. Again, it's V-A-V-A, va-va-voom. So that is going. My coffee is done. I am just moving over here to grab my coffee cup. And I'm going to put this in my coffee cup. Oh, I didn't grab the whipped cream. Well, I'm going to try it without the whipped cream to show you guys. And then, if I feel like I want to add some whipped cream, I will. But this, it takes however long it takes. And if you put in the minimum, it has a lid. But if you put the minimum in, you don't have to put the lid on. If you put the maximum in there, you probably do need the lid so it won't like splatter out. But I love this little thing. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm just waiting for it to be done. And you can make it so it just makes things hot, or it just froths it, or it does both. You know, it can do one or the other or both. And I am making a caramel I don't know if this is a salted caramel macchiato maybe. I don't know. I'm making it up, but it is delicious, I am sure. So when it's done, that just means it's ready to be poured in. Woo! It frothed up a little bit more than last time. I'm trying to fit it all in if I can. Now I'm just going to carefully stir it. So you do need a large mug. And I would suggest if you don't have one of those frothery things that you buy one because they're awesome. But no, seriously, just heat up the milk on the stove. And I would probably, it's probably less than 1/4 cup that you need for 1 cup. So I don't know how much I'd even tell you to start with. Okay, let me taste this bad boy. Oh my God, that is perfection. Oh. Do you guys hear Angel singing? Because I think I do. Oh my gosh. I'm calling that a cinnamon salted caramel coffee. And that is going down in the books. It is fabulous. You guys have to try that. Until tomorrow, I won't be able to handle any more coffee tonight. Or if I do, I'm not going to tell you guys about it. So you guys might be able to see those lines now. They're on the side. There's a minimum line and a maximum line. And I have a 1/4 teaspoon or a 1/4 cup thing. Oh man, no wonder that's so good. Holy schmoly. That's a lot of creamer that I put in there. I put about a 1/2 cup of creamer in there. No way. Okay, I won't make that drink anymore. At least not that I will admit. Holy moly, I had no idea it was that much. So seriously guys, that has a lot of cream in it. So next time I'm going to cut the cream and I will put milk, almond milk or something, because that is just insane. Holy schmoly. So yeah, be careful with that, but it's delicious. Good morning, y'all. It is Tuesday morning and I am making a coffee to go to work. I'm using 2 squirts of the brown sugar cinnamon Torani syrup. I have it in my to-go cup and I'm going to use a cinnamon coffee, and that will be my coffee this morning with a little bit of cream that I need to get out of the fridge. But yeah, I have to confess, the coffee that I made yesterday that I thought tasted so good to start, it had way too much cream in it. After I measured that and I realized how much exactly it had, I couldn't drink it. So I divided it up into other coffees and it was fine, but it was very good. But know what you're doing if you want coffee like that. It was really too sweet. So just full confession. All right, as soon as this gets finished, I'm going to add a little bit of creamer and stir it up. And that is my coffee for today. So it's just brown sugar cinnamon syrup with cinnamon coffee and a little bit of French vanilla creamer. Good morning, it's Tammy again, and it is 5:53 in the morning, and I am getting ready to make my coffee to take to work. And today I just settled on some blueberry. I'm going to put a couple squirts of vanilla in my to-go cup, and then I will let you see what I'm doing. Okay, I have some vanilla in there. Add my blueberry K-cup, and just to get started brewing, I will add a little bit of vanilla creamer as it's making, and stir. So this isn't a recipe at all, really, just a flavoring combo that I enjoy. Blueberry and vanilla. And if I'm feeling totally wacky, I will sometimes put whipped cream on top, and then add a little chocolate syrup, and it's kind of like a chocolate covered blueberry. It's very good, so that's another option for y'all. Maybe I'll do that and show you. So that's it until standby. So I didn't go crazy with the whipped cream or the chocolate syrup. I just used 1/4 of a squirt in this and a little bit of whipped cream. Stir it in. If you don't stir it in, it will settle to the bottom unless you drink it quickly. And I'm not going to drink this quickly because I drank it on my commute. And usually I even make myself wait until I get to the office to drink it because I'm weird like that. But that is that. And it is a wonderful concoction. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Okay, guys, we are going to redo this salted caramel macchiato, for lack of better things to call it. So I have 2 squirts in my cup, my big cup of the salted caramel syrup from Tarani. And I am going to brew just a regular good old coffee. You might like it darker than me. I don't like it too dark, so I'm just doing a regular medium, whatever, light roast, medium roast, whatever. And in my little thingy, I'm going to put less than 1/4 cup of my French vanilla cream. And I forgot to get out, but I'm going to add a stevia. So let me add that. I think that will help. And I will have to add all of that extra cream, which I could not drink. Sorry, I have the... my tripod for the kitchen broke, and I should just get my other one out, but I thought that I could do this one-handed, but clearly I'm not as good as I once was. Okay, and I'm gonna put in 2 squirts of my caramel sauce. And I'm going to turn this bad boy on, let it heat and froth. And as it's doing that, I'm going to add a pinch of salt from my salt pig. My coffee is done, so I'm going to grab that and I will bring that over here. Now all of this should be, well, that stopped. But this stuff I should be able to put away. Oh, unless I want to put some caramel on top, but I'm not going to do that right now. But that's an option. I'm going to throw this away because I don't need that any longer. This is fun to watch. And it smells really good. So I feel a whole lot better about this one. That last one, woo-wee. It was way too sugary with all of that cream in there. If I drank that, I probably would be sick. And I'm saying that because I don't know if all of you on this channel know, but I did have weight loss surgery in January, and literally sugar makes me sick. So if I drank all of that, it would make me very sick. So I have a whole channel dedicated to my weight loss surgery. If you guys are interested in that, you can go to Transforming Tammy. And these recipes are not necessarily weight loss surgery recipes, but they are recipes that, having had, because they are for the most part sugar-free minus the cream that I use, they are okay. My husband uses this and he uses it with his regular cream and he gets it all nasty like that. Gosh, it makes me crazy. There are so many things about him that make me crazy right now. I need to just shush, whew, and breathe. Okay, I am going to put a little bit of whipped cream on here. Like that. And ooh la la, there's my little Pooh Bear. Let's give this a whirl. That, my friends, is how you do it. Oh my gosh, that tastes amazing. Okay, so I added a Splenda, or a stevia. So what I did, so you guys can know, it was about 2 tablespoons of French vanilla syrup, or French vanilla creamer, a cup of coffee, however strong you might like it, 2 squirts of caramel syrup from Torani, or Torani, and 2 tablespoons of the salted caramel syrup in my coffee. I added some salt to the coffee mixture and I topped it with some whipped cream, and it is fabulous. I am not kidding. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful caramel macchiato that you can make at home. Next time, I think that you will see me, I'm going to be making the famous pumpkin spice latte, so we will try that one next. But whew, this one's good. Thanks, guys. Good morning, guys. So I'm hoping that this is the wonderful concoction that I'm craving. I am going to try to do a pumpkin spice latte. Now, I am not saying at all that it'll be anything like Starbucks, and I will still love some Starbucks, I know, because I know me. But I just opened a can of pumpkin, and this is just regular 100% pumpkin. So you just want some pumpkin, and I'm gonna go with about, I don't know, 2, it's probably a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. This is just 1 serving that I'm gonna do. Stick that in there. And I like pumpkin, so, you know, if you don't like pumpkin, you wouldn't probably like the pumpkin spice latte. And then I'm gonna go with a couple tablespoons, maybe even closer to a 1/4 cup of French vanilla creamer. And I'm going to sweeten this up with maybe a 1/4 pack or a 1/2 pack of stevia. I don't want it to be too sweet to start. And then I'm also going to use some pumpkin pie spice, and I'm not exactly sure how much to use, so I'm just putting a fairly decent amount in there. I'm going to start this up, and I have never tried to do anything like pumpkin puree in this thing, but it looks like it's doing all right. Cool. So I'm letting that go. Meanwhile, I just now brewed some strongish coffee. For me, that's strong. And I did 10 ounces of coffee. Throw that away. It was just a K-cup. Oh, I didn't get out my whipped cream. I need to do that. Let me bring you over to get some whipped cream from the refrigerator. Oh boy, it's getting bare. It is grocery day tomorrow. And I had something in mind for dinner tonight, but I'm not going to go over this, so I'll have to figure that out. So I'm just letting this go. You can see the steam coming off the hot coffee. It's warm. This is warming, and it is blending and frothing all at the same time. I really love that it's doing fine with that pumpkin puree. My plan is to put the pumpkin in here with some pumpkin spice. That way when I need it, I can just take it out of here from the fridge. I transfer it from the can to that. That is my plan. So let's recap, just so I know what I did. I put in about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, about, what is this? I'm going to say 2 tablespoons of French vanilla cream. I don't know, about, just to taste, some pumpkin spice, or some pumpkin pie spice. And then I did about a 1/2 package of stevia. I'm going to smell this. Ooh, it smells very pumpkin-y. I'm going to go ahead and just pour it in. And you do need a bigger cup. And look how well it did. Good job. And stir this around a little bit. And then I'm going to taste it before I put the whipped cream on. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, that's good. Wow, that's really good. Oh, not too sweet, even though it has the extra sugar in it. Or stevia, it's not too sweet. Do some whipped cream. And cinnamon and stuff is really good for you, so go for it. And it makes it smell really good when you take it up to your nose to drink it. Pumpkin spice latte. Good morning to you. Alrighty, well, I hope that you guys have enjoyed these coffee concoction recipes. They are some of my favorites that I just go to. And yeah, I am going to enjoy my coffee, and I will talk with you guys soon, and maybe I'll do some more closer to the winter. But this is my go-tos for now. Bye-bye.